I can do commercials and everything in between. Like, hey, be right back, and then just show other stuff in between. I have control
Huh.
over. I have control.
Maybe you should. I don't know. See if you can do this through the computer.
Yeah, that's a lot better. That's how you have guests on and stuff. You that
Yeah.
they call it a collab. So you would have to have, and I can give you one. I have
No,
no,
you're the man.
I have another account that we don't use that I have more than 50 subscribers on for the purpose of streaming. So I have another account that streams. So you could sign into that account
Uh huh.
just like you're here right now because you can't do it the same way on the computer. I'd have to invite you as a guest with your own account on the computer, not like this.
All right, we'll figure something out. When you get time, you'll call me or whatever and walk me through this stuff because I don't know this shit, bro.
But
Oh, I just want to remind you of today, the great and terrible day that happened in 1992.
I have no idea. It's amazing that you know my second anniversary. And if anybody said to me, "What was your anniversary? Your second wife?" I have no clue of the month or year.
Oh, yeah. Remember it like it was yesterday. Because the night before, a girl I know, Lisa, got a flat tire up in Norwalk. And me and Eddie Jr. went to go help her fix it. Oh, only thing we need is a can of Fix A Flat. No, no one could get the tire off. We need a can of Fix A Flat. So we walked into the store, got a can of Fix A Flat, put it on, press the button, and watch it pour out of the friggin' sidewall that was on the inside of the tire. This is not Fix A Flat. It's not going to work. And I didn't get home till 5 in the morning, and I had your wedding the next day. That
Amazing.
was it. And the famous "We Don't Dance." No, no, no. I'm glad. Oh, we're going to do all these things. No, no, no. We don't dance.
It all blends together. And now, because I've been here, well, I've been here 26 years. So that's coming up on as much time as I spent there. And
Yeah.
when that happens, things start to blend together. And I forget now what happened where. Like when I have a memory, I can't remember if it was immediate.
Oh, yeah. I remember that day. I remember that day.
And anniversaries, I have enough trouble. My
Well,
wife
yeah.
jokes all the time saying, "When's our anniversary?" Because I have enough trouble remembering one. Yeah, no one should take it personal that I don't say happy anniversary or happy birthday because I have
If,
no clue when it is.
if anybody truly knows you, they would never take it personal.
So, my son Charlie and me, what we do, it's a joke with us.
Uh-huh.
He's just like me when it comes to this. He'll for many years he'll call me and say, "Hey, Courtney said I had to say happy birthday today." That's his wife, and then when I text him for his birthday, I'm like, "Hey, your mom told me it's your birthday today. Happy birthday." So that's a running joke with
Uh-huh.
us. We both know neither one give a shit. We only do it for the other people who say that
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do. It's like, don't forget to text Charlie. I'm like, we already know this joke. He doesn't
Well,
care.
the whole thing is this: you haven't texted me in 7. You haven't acknowledged my birthday in at least 20 years.
I don't know it. You told me a couple of weeks
Yeah, I'm
ago.
not going to tell you now. You will never know.
Oh no, it's Trump's day. That's what it is. It's Trump.
That's right.
Okay.
Fag Day,
And
Trump
somebody,
Day.
and
Yes.
it was, and somebody else also, not just him. It's Trump and somebody else.
Hey, Elmo. No.
Good morning, sir.
Oh yeah, Boy George. Boy George has that day too.
I'm sure there's, I'm sure there's a few that we
There
don't.
is a few, and everyone's except looks at me.
No,
So,
and I have a calendar.
Lou, it,
Like if I open my calendar to it'll say your birthday in
I
there,
know.
but it doesn't tell me when to say. I need it like 10 minutes before to say, hey, text Jim. I need it to be like a wife and say
Well,
text Jim.
here's the thing. At one time people said, "Well, he's your best friend. He's your like a brother to you." I said, "Exactly. That's how come I don't get upset because that's him. Lucky that if he gets it somewhat in the 6 month period of when my birthday is."
Every year when I'm asked, oh, it's your birthday coming up. What do you want to do? And I go, just like every year, I ask that I would like to pretend that it's not my birthday.
Well, your birthday's in 2 days.
Oh, thanks. Not, and it's not because I care about how old I am. Honestly, it's that it's not a special fucking day. A
No,
hundred,
no.
a
I
hundred
hate
thousand,
birthdays. I
a
always
hundred
have.
thousand people a day are born.
And 100,000 die,
If
if
I
not
were
more.
the only person who were born on my day ever in history, then it would be my special day.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Well, this is the way I look at it. At our age, it's a countdown. It's not a birthday anymore.
Every day you wake up is another fucking your birthday from something.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. No, it's a countdown now. Now we're old men now. It's a countdown.
Well,
I figured that out when I was called sir. I figured that out when these younger kids hold the door open for me. Come on, Gramps, shit like that. I'm
well,
not.
here's a good one. When we had the horses, I'd stop every week and get bags of feed, 50 pounds, wheel them up
Mhm.
to the thing at the farm store on the cart. I remember the defining moment when the girl looked at me and said, "Should I have somebody come out and help you put that in the car?"
And then you want to smack her right in the mouth for that
I was
one
like,
second.
I was like, no, but thanks.
Yeah,
Like, do I
uh,
look? I can't load this into my car.
that was when you wish you have a button to turn you into a girl for 1 minute to crack her right in the jaw.
Well, I guess I'm starting to look at.
No, to tell you the truth, you do not look your age, and that's not throwing smoke up your ass. You look good. You look seasoned.
Yeah, that's what I am. Is all right.
Oh Christ! Well, I think you look better now than you did when we were younger. Tell you the truth.
Well, I appreciate that, Jim. I guess.
Well, that's not being.
Here it comes.
Here comes what?
Here comes the sun. I need
Oh
to.
God! Don't sing, please.
This is the moment. The house is in the way. I have to find a new spot.
Okay. You have to find a new spot for the sun.
Good morning to whoever's on.
Elmo was on. Elmo quits.
Well, there's 11 people right now. We welcome
Oh,
you with a new sunrise.
every morning, 5 days a week.
I didn't get to watch the news yesterday. I really don't anyway. I've started watching it just
Get aggravated.
to hear what's going on. Yeah, I kind of well, there's no news program anymore. Like you don't have to tune in at a certain time. Obviously, like
Yep.
I can just go and I just watch whatever headline from whatever thing from whatever
Well, the biggest thing now is the government's on strike.
Yes, I understand that. I try and watch all the stations equally so that I could get between the bullshit that everybody is shoveling. But yeah, that's been going on a couple of days now, right?
Yep. Day 3, I believe. And it pisses me off is that they still get paid.
Yeah, that only
Like,
affects
come on.
that
Only
only
the,
affects federal employees.
yep, exactly. It's a
So
joke.
you don't get a vacation. You still have to go to work every day. Only there's no pay.
Mm-hmm. For no pay.
Well, really, that has to suck.
You get back pay though, because they're eventually going to pass a budget. What this is just it's just a pissing contest. That's all it is.
A good portion of this country lives check to check, and that's horrible. That
Oh my God! It's what? Listen, when 1% it controls 99% of the wealth. Don't tell me there's no secret society and shit like that, bro. As I'm getting older, I'm buying into that shit. One group. I swear to God, I've thrown more shit against the wall to have it fucking fall.
who
It's
is
like,
it?
come on.
Who's the secret society? The Masons. Good morning, Sheltrab. Good morning, girl or man or woman, girl or boy.
Illuminati and stuff like that. I believe that now. Now I believe it.
Well, that I mean, I know they all have money. That's for sure.
But my whole thing is, why couldn't one of them call us and say, "Listen, we're gonna make you rich today"?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't understand that whole Mason society. All I know is that every one of them that I see, none of them tell you what they actually do, and every one of
Oh,
them.
you'll never get it. You'll
I,
never get the
oh,
information.
what is it they do for money? Why Masons don't make that much money?
Well, no. Masons are to me and you. It's a religion.
I know,
I know you do. You're just breaking my balls. But
but if you look at their sign, they have the tools. They have Masons tools.
yes, and what is it? There's a. I really didn't get into the Mason religion, but there's the three. The master builder. I don't know. It goes back to when Solomon, the first temple. Who knows? I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I wish somebody on here would tell us, um, you know, more about the Mason, or maybe that's something I'll look into, read up to it. But you'll never get the truth anyway. But supposedly if you ever watch, you got to watch the movie with Johnny Depp called From Hell. It's about
How,
Jack the Ripper.
going to school? How old are you? Go ahead. I'm
Oh
entertaining
no,
our
no, I know you know. It's
like
it's about Jack the Ripper and what they're saying that Jack the Ripper was a Mason. was one of the Freemasons. 15, I guess that 18 and over thing went right off. Yeah.
My grandfather, as you know, was a member of the Knights of Columbus.
Yep.
He would never tell me what they were doing, although I
Nope.
know he goes, well, we're just doing good. Don't worry about it. And I was like, so you're telling me on your deathbed? I said, you will not tell me what goes on at a meeting. And he goes, nope. He goes, you'll never know unless you remember. And my grandmother looked at me. I remember she looked at me and she goes, he has never even told me. She goes, we've been married 60 years.
My father, God rest his soul, was an Elk in the Elks Club. Would not divulge any information. Excuse me. Nothing.
Yeah. I said, I said, do you have to go through a row of
On
guys?
off. What's up, brother?
Good morning, pizza man.
Good evening, pizza man, for him. I said, what's the thing when it's an animal? Who gives a shit? Well, can't tell you. What do you mean you can't tell me? Well, was something going to happen if you tell me?
My
Nope, none of your business. They
he
take
said, I'm
it too seriously.
sworn to secrecy. My grandfather had some, I don't know, he was something, he had a gavel for the meetings,
Oh,
which
my father was the exalted ruler at one time. You know, exalted ruler of what? You got
the
to
great.
pay to be this club.
What are you cooking today, pizza man? You're probably getting off work, right? What are you
Well, he's
making?
going to send you the butter chicken recipe and the email if you put it up.
Yeah, I still didn't put it up.
Oh my God! Now
Well,
I want to try this butter chicken.
here's what happens when I go to put a title in it in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
The go live button goes away. It
Oh,
My phone is acting weird where it won't let me put a title in. I have to do it and then go back, but we're already on, so I need two phones to do it, I think. But anyway,
I'll keep reminding about the butter chicken.
when I get set up in my, I'm pointing over there. When I get set up in your room in your apartment,
House, yeah.
I'll probably have the computer downstairs.
For some reason, you think I'm full of shit. I'm coming to live with you. I'll be paying rent. I'll be paying you rent, and I will be living there. I won't be in your house. Don't worry. You know me. I'll stay by myself.
Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Right, Libra.
Well, day before you. How about that?
15 years old. One more year to drive. I'm sure wherever you are. If you're, I'm sure you're in this country. If you're in this country, one more year to drive. That's funny. What? Hey, pizza man. What age can a person drive in India? From any age, right? It's just
We used to,
whenever you drive, you drive.
but yeah.
Well, I
All
wonder
right.
if we'll be affected by the government shutdown. I got to go do cars today. I hate today.
Today's car day.
I hate car day. I don't. The car. Well, the thing is,
After 18, on off. Just that.
after 18, I have to go in some of the filthiest things that, like, you worked in the
Yep.
car. People trash their cars, their kids puke in them, shit in them, and then they turn them in, and I have to sit in that car.
Oh, God forbid. That's the
It,
one thing I don't miss about that. I don't miss that at all.
the other day I came home, and most of the time I'll stay in my work clothes for the rest of the day. The other day I came home, I couldn't run to the shower fast enough. I feel like I had a film on me, and I carry extra clothes and everything with me all the time for times when I sit and piss.
Yeah, piss and stuff. Yeah. Disgusting. It truly is disgusting. People don't care, bro. People don't care. And I don't get it.
I did one of those pilot cars, the ones that follow the oversized loads around
Yes.
those things are always beat to shit. I get those once in a while. A lot of people who do that travel with dogs,
Oh, my God. It's probably
right?
got a ton of cigarette butts in it.
Yeah, that too. Right in the center aisle, you look down, dog hair all over the place in a circle around a bare spot, and the bare spot is piss because they can't just stop when they want to. Those things run all the time.
Oh,
So
my God.
every little dog that's in there pisses and shits in the car with that person when they're driving, and then when they get to where they're going, they clean it or not. And
Uh,
I think they'll
no.
probably get it out. You can't get the piss.
Well, no. You'll never get that smell out of there. It's disgusting. There's certain things I can't take. I can't take the. Oh, God.
Well, not so much in the past couple of weeks, but these flood cars that come through. I had a flood car that I sat in. I'm,
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I'm sensitive to mold. As soon as I sit in a flood car, I get a headache. So it's like, oh, great. Now I have a headache the rest of the day.
Yep.
So I never know what's coming. That's why I'm not crazy about this job. Well, Shell Trab will be driving in 1 year if he's not already.
No. He's 15. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's probably 6 months before you're 16. You can get your permit, right, or something like that.
No. Not that I know of. New York's still the same thing. 16 for the permit.
For the permit,
Yep.
Oh, over here, I think it's 15. The last 6 months before
Mm-mm.
you can get a learner's permit.
New York is 16. You get the permit, and now it's a friggin' 8-hour course, safety course you have to take.
Well, good.
Doesn't make a difference. You think the kids watch it? I know I didn't watch it. I paid the guy. I paid him off. I just got the certificate.
They'll be texting anyway.
But yeah, it was like, oh my god, I can't take it. Blood on the highway thing, and this is what happened. Well, no, I know what happens. Yet I've seen my share of accidents. Thank you.
I get a feed from some foreign country. The guy he speaks in some foreign language, but it's all uncensored accidents that are caught on
Oh,
cameras around the world, on highways, street corner, whatever. Very little after. Good morning, Tr. It's like you'll see somebody ejected out of a car like without the blurry screen. They don't
yeah.
blur. It's like
See ya.
just it's raw. It's whatever. It's whatever comes through. Oh, just doing the morning thing, getting ready to go to the job that I dread. I really can't complain because it pays me enough, but I just hate it. I just been doing it too long. They
Like
don't.
everything else.
Well, I won't be doing it much longer. They don't know. They know, but they don't know.
Well, if they didn't know, they have an idea now if they're watching this.
Once it gets to be when it's 5 degrees, I swear to God, I'm just not going out this year. That's it.
It hurts. 5 degrees hurt. I don't care what anybody says.
I remember I made it all the way to this place. It was like 0 mile over here. Not only is it 5 degrees, but you'll get 20-mile-an-hour winds because there's nothing around. It's just open. Just the wind just blows 24 hours a day.
Yeah, amen, Joseph.
Yeah, amen. I remember I walked up to my first car. I was like, I probably shouldn't have come. I walked up to the first car and I grabbed the door handle and it broke off in my hand and shattered.
That's a problem. Yeah,
Well,
that's a bit of a problem.
Nissans are great for that. The uh, the older Nissan door handles are. I went up to a car one time and all 4 door handles were missing and the windows were rolled up and the car was locked. I was like, really?
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
a lot of times when I get a lot of cars that it's clearly a
A
girlfriend,
repo?
a
Was it a
girl,
repo thing?
well, a repo or a girlfriend has vandalized the
Oh,
car. And when people vandalize each other's cars around here, they break the door handles off because what a pain in the ass thing that is to not
you got to
be.
you
Yeah,
got to
yeah.
break the window to get into. Yeah. People are out of their mind.
So I have the braking kit. It's not usually a problem, but just
Oh, you got the thing that you pump in, and it opens the door up enough for you to get the hook in there.
yeah, separates the
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
has the wedge, then the
Yeah.
air shims, and then the big long hook that you can get on pretty much everything.
Yep.
Even if the power is off and you can't hit the button, it's still it's shaped
Yeah.
so
As
you.
long as you unhook it. Yep.
There's
Hell,
very few. I remember there were keys. There was keys locked on the dashboard. The guy brought me a bunch of keys, threw them on the dashboards, which I tell them never do. So give me the keys in a bucket. He threw all the keys on all the dashboards, closed all the doors, and it was Corvette, classic Corvette, and that car locked. And we're looking at the keys on the dashboard, and that's not a regular window. The way the window goes in on some models,
the
it goes
groove. Yeah.
up and in a groove. You can't separate it. And he looked at me and he went like this. He goes, "You have a break-in kit, right?" And I started shaking my head. I was like, "Oh no, not that one." I said, "I'm not. This is a classic car
Yeah.
place.
You're
This
not gonna touch that.
this is not wholesale cars." He's like, "We'll do it." He goes, "I just need to get the window open this much."
Yeah,
And
you do.
I looked at him and I said, "I wouldn't." And 5 minutes later, I'm over doing another car, another piece of shit, one of the
Here's
wholesale,
crash.
and I hear pop, and he's standing in the same position like that with the window missing because he was trying to pump it, and it got to the point, boom, and I saw him drag his ass back to the office to tell his boss. And I was like,
That
"Yep,
hurts.
yeah." And now all the glass inside that little piece of shit car you'll never get it all out.
Never shattered great glass. Forget about it. It's
And,
disgusting.
and
Go ahead.
it's 100 degrees. Amen. So you're a Christian,
Yeah, you
uh,
said it before.
man? Yeah. By God's grace, through our faith in Christ's blood payment as cross for our sin. All right.
Yep.
I've heard
Said yep.
I've heard this all before. Different faces have said it.
Mm-hmm.
Hilda, good morning to you both. How are you all doing? This is Hilda from McAllen. Good morning, Hilda. Central Illinois, here around the Springfield area. And Jim, to my right, is East Coast, New York City area. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, I'll give an amen for Friday morning. Why
Oh,
not?
absolutely. Why not?
Sure. Could use it.
We
I
all
still
could.
cross by. When do you make sign of a cross when you go by the church?
Yeah,
Still to this day,
to this day, yeah.
do it, and still before I leave in the car in the morning before I leave the driveway, I
Yep.
do it. And every once in a while, my wife looks at me. She goes, "Are you performing your rituals again?" It's like it just
Yeah, it is.
can't. I can't not do it. Like as if that spell puts something on me. Remember, everybody, all the Italians have the St. Christopher medals.
Oh, yeah.
I found. You go to church? Good for you. I found in a car around here. I was looking up and on the visor, and I said, "Oh no, come on! I haven't seen a St. Christopher medal in so long." And I looked, and as I got closer, it was a bastardized version of Mary. It was a pin. It
Oh, God forbid.
sort of looked like Mary, and underneath it said, "Our Lady of the Highway,
Really?
blessed." Yeah, Our Lady of the Highway. Yeah, who is this Lady of the Highway? I want to know.
It's amazing. They come up with all kinds of scams.
Yeah, I was gonna, and I don't know if Carmel listens, but Carm, your pepper that you sent me, the jade thing, is in my glove compartment with a couple of other superstitious trinkets.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah,
You got the paper for the Maloika.
sure. Yeah. Well, remember when Carm sent me the sage and everything, and
Yeah, yeah.
well, I the ghosts were already gone. That's what she wanted me to get rid of.
The ghosts that are gone.
Ghosts that are gone already,
Uh,
but I do keep the pepper in my. I call it a pepper. It looks like a little jade. It's jade. It's carved out, and that's in my glove box. Just so you know, Carm, with another little trinket. I think a Saint Christopher trinket from somewhere.
Saint Christopher, yeah, the saint of travel. At one time, there was a thing that they were going to strip him of his sainthood because they were saying he was made up or whatever by
They did.
somebody.
They did strip him. They and somebody else too. Saint Mary Church from Bombay.
Nice. Yeah, they took away his sainthood
Yeah,
because
they do.
he's always seen with Christ on his shoulders crossing a river or something.
I remember when I was in. I'm sure they don't do this anymore, but I remember when I was in Corpus Christi. It was probably happened 2 or 3 times in the 8 years I was there. They brought around what they would call relics.
Yes.
Did you ever? I
Yeah.
remember one time they were passing around this. It was fucking microscopic. I looked at this thing and they said that's Saint John Bosco's chip of his bone,
Yeah. That's what they usually have on the altar.
and we're like, and then there was another time where they they swore to God that it was a splinter from the actual cross. They were like, "This is from the cross. This is a splinter from the cross." I'm thinking, how the fuck did you get this?
Yeah, exactly. And they gave it to you.
It was in a little. It was in this little sealed bubble glass.
Hmm.
Looked like it was 1,000 years old. Who even knows who put that in there and was running around saying it was cross? Maybe it is. I don't know, but
Well, we know, yeah.
I remember it's like, oh, this is so in the St. Francis pancreas. They preserved it from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that used to happen all the time, as we used to see preserved body parts of saints. I guess
It's amazing.
to prove to us that these things, yeah, I'm sure it would be considered a biohazard now.
Yeah, right. They wouldn't allow it. The law wouldn't allow any body parts or any organs to be displayed in school.
I know.
Oh my God, it's crazy. It is truly crazy.
You hear that? Can you hear that?
No, what is it?
Well, it's thunder, and I didn't know that it was gonna. It looks like it's gonna rain on me.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it happens here, Jim. The storms just move right in. You can see them coming from a long way, but everything is open and gets pushed very fast. When weather comes through, we don't get rain. It comes through windy. A front comes through. Usually you get 40, 50 mile an hour winds for 10 minutes, and then it rains. Then all the wind
Hmm.
stops. That's what's happening right now. So if I run inside, you'll know why.
Oh yeah.
If it forms over us, you don't see it coming because it'll just develop right over you, just because of the conditions.
Huh.
So right now I have a thunderhead developing over my property.
Funny, we were just talking about Christian relics, and you get thunder. Imagine.
Like did they push the Our Lady of Fatima thing on you when you were a kid? Remember when everybody saw Mary, like
Yeah.
2,000
Well,
2,000 people saw all kinds of shit happening. That Our Lady of Fatima.
it was a miracle of the sun. What it was.
And isn't Fatima? You hear that thing?
Yeah, it's a bird.
It's pissed that I'm here. That's where its nest is, and that thing, and it's pissed that I'm sitting here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
You got a pissed off bird and thunder. Okay.
God's trying to give me a sign. Don't go to work today.
Yeah, really.
It's been shit.
Uh,
I don't know how. I wouldn't call it the economy because things boom around here, but the car business comes and goes, and I mean it is terrible around here. Nobody is trading in cars. Nobody's doing anything. It's come to a grinding halt.
oh,
Shut
in the
up,
back. What kind of bird is it?
Blue Jay.
Oh, blue jay.
There's also mockingbird around here too. Those are vicious. Remember when Gloria's cat couldn't leave the house because of the mockingbird they had living
Yep.
in the yard? That's how they are, really. We've had them here where my dogs are afraid of them.
They'll take you out.
Well,
You got to worry about that.
yeah, I mean, there's hundreds of birds in these trees above me, and they're very territorial. And when the little dogs come out, it's funny. It's watch them dive bombing these dogs that live here. No, but that thing is pissed. It's too late for babies, but that thing is pissed that I'm sitting here.
Well, when the thing starts paying the taxes, then you'll move.
It wants to move back. It's mad because it wants to move into your apartment.
Oh no, 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 no. Me and that bird will have to have a discussion.
There's a vent up there that they moved when the building was just storage. They moved into a vent that I had up there, and I've since evicted them. I think that's part of the yelling.
Oh, they're upset that you evicted them of something that you built.
Yeah,
That's
right.
not theirs. Gotcha. Okay. So I want to make sure we're on the same page here with the bird.
I think it's going to rain. Hear it?
Really?
Listen, can't hear it. I heard a couple of shots this morning over at the lake.
Oh,
Soon as the end of September around here comes, it's funny because we have gunshot patterns in my neighborhood. Like anytime during the day, whatever, you'll hear gunshots from any one of us on our ranges. But during hunting seasons, we all sort of know not to shoot during the times that people would be hunting, so we don't make noise or change
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Ruin everything for him.
So the shot patterns have changed in this neighborhood. Now, when I'm sitting about this time, I hear the shotgun shells over at the lake over there across the thing. I just heard a couple, so they were over there.
No deer, right? You don't have that much deer.
Oh
Or
my God! Pike County, one county over, is the deer capital of the world. That's why Ted Nugent
yeah, you
does,
were telling me yesterday.
does his show for.
But
All right,
now,
see you, pizza man. Have a
take
great night.
care.
Um, yes, there's deer everywhere
Well,
around
now
here.
they have it's called chronic wasting disease. Have you
Yeah,
heard of that?
yeah, that's been around since I've been here.
I'm not eating anything that that they say it's safe to eat, but you have to get it tested. Now, to me, that's just saying no,
I
it's
know
not safe to eat. I'm not eating it.
we have, these deer are all corn fed around here. We have some of the biggest deer. I mean, every buck you see here is a 200 pounder all day long.
Really,
Yeah, all the time. So we do have a lot of them, but there is no rifle here.
just
It's
shotgun.
shotgun 2 weekends out of the entire year, about 3 weeks apart. No rifle ever. Archery for a couple of months. I'm not a hunter, so whatever it is, it's a couple of months for archery starting in October, starting around now or
Hmm.
so. So these guys that have the leases that I told you about,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like across the street, some guy leased that. I bet you he paid $3,000 for the season for that 100 acres.
Yep.
And then it'll be just his exclusively to hunt, is whatever he can do with his tags, and then that'll be it. Next year, he will be there or somebody else.
Well, I tried to tell them in Pennsylvania. No, no, no. Well, yes, yes, yes. Because they go through your property anyway.
Well, right, and then what happens is you do it through a leasing company, not yourself. There's companies,
Exactly.
then they will, like, before a different person comes, I see a company truck come with a trailer, spend the day here, puts posted signs up around the complete property, make sure there's no other stands. So they kind of check it out. So if you do it through a company, it's almost like they police your property and make sure that there's not.
And I believe it comes with insurance. God forbid something happens. You're
Yeah.
not.
because they set up cameras. I didn't know they were leasing the property across the street and it had changed hands. I had permission to be on that property since we've been here. So
Mhm.
here, my four wheeler across the street, going up to the cameras, waving. Well, the DNR came here to my driveway and wanted to know why I was across the street driving around. And I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" I said, and you're like, "He doesn't own that anymore." there's people
Oh.
there's people who lease it. So he goes, "These people pay money now to lease that property from the new owner." And he said, "You can't be running around down here stirring the deer up and stuff." He said, "They're, he goes, they come here months ahead of time and set up their stands so it's not disturbed." Um, so anyway, they you actually get more policing if you have somebody in charge of it, especially. So if I mean, they could easily. What do they have? 100 acres?
Mhm.
I don't know. Is it the same type of woodland that surrounds it?
Oh yeah. There's no
Nothing around.
nothing.
So you could probably break that into two pieces for, I'll bet you, 3 or 4 thousand a,
And
a,
it's still rifle up there.
a piece, and it's rival, and you won't have to do anything. I mean, you just make an extra 8, 10 grand a year
Yeah.
having people hunt it.
Yeah, they won't do that. Guarantee. Never
Well,
happened.
I I was leery at first because every few years a strange person shows up across the street, and when I say across the street, I mean a quarter mile down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see them down there where they park. Um, but most of them come and introduce themselves to me. Anybody that has 3 or 4 grand to drop on a hobby to
Yeah,
secure,
you know they're not
like,
dirtbags.
every one of them has been on the up and up. And it's like, you know what? I felt more comfortable than the people that they were catching poaching across the street. I was like, you know what? They can lease this thing out all forever because now I know they have everybody's name documented who goes there now. So
Yeah. So you know who you're dealing with.
so anyway, that's the lead. That's the land lease event, and that was very big in 2005, 10, 15, whenever it was when Pike County got discovered. All of the hunting shows started coming out here. This is an hour from here west that I'm talking
Mhm.
about. Ted Nugent bought property out there. People from the east and west coast who were hunters and had money because it's so cheap. The land that you can buy out for $500,000 would be 10 million where you live.
Really?
So a person who can, yeah. So uh, 15, $20,000 an acre around here is a lot of money to pay. That would be nothing where somebody in Westchester County who had money
Oh God,
want
yeah.
to buy a resort for themselves. So out here, $25,000 an acre, people have thousands of acres here. So if you buy, a couple hundred acres from somebody at 25,000 a pop,
Yeah.
that person probably inherited that land. So
Yeah.
a lot of land changed hands here, and a lot of people from the East Coast and other parts of the country own property in Pike County, which is about an hour from here, for strictly for recreation.
Nice.
And Ted Nugent is one of them, and he also has a place in between there and here, and he frequents little towns just north of here, about half an hour. Just doing little, and I'm sure he does in all parts of the country.
Oh, I'm sure of that. The
You know,
money he has, yeah. Yeah, he's loaded.
but
Good old Uncle Ted.
they have filmed quite a few shows here, and you'll see quite a few outfitters trucks. Whenever you see a trailer or an outfitter, like a nice truck or whatever, and you look at around here who it is, it always says Pike County.
Huh. It almost
There,
reminds me of what is it? Doug out in Montana.
yeah,
Remember? Yeah.
that's where you would expect it though. Over here, they discovered like just monster deer. I mean, they just big.
Doug's getting a ton of money to go out there now. 20 grand.
I'll bet. God, have you seen Pete in a while?
Pete's down in the Carolinas.
Oh, he did move finally.
He moved.
Sold that house.
Hmm. Sold the house that he had to put an extension on for his the museum that we
Yeah,
had there.
that's funny.
The man that'll show up out of nowhere. Pete's getting old. Somebody
What time?
said, What's that?"
I said, what time we got? 34. I got to go here in a couple of minutes. I have a couple of reports that I got to get done before I hit the road too.
Oh, okay, not a
Friday.
problem. I'm
Well,
surprised we haven't seen our Melissa.
I'm down to the well. We're we're not entertaining enough.
I guess so.
Not everybody does this all the time at the same time. When I first started this, I just did it a couple of times a week whenever I felt like it.
Hmm.
There's been times I haven't been on YouTube for weeks at a time.
Thing has got to be consistent. I think. I don't know. I don't know what the key to this is. This is all new to me.
Well, this is just our morning chat, and whoever
That's
wants to
it.
off can.
Yep. Whoever wants to join in, you're more than welcome.
I will get on the. I'll start looking through the software, and I'll figure out how to get. Not that we have another person to come on.
Yeah, we can always get somebody.
Yeah, Carmel, if you're on, you're going to be a guest.
No, we don't want Carmen as a guest.
Click the lights on in back of her. Click.
Yep. Click. But we don't need her as a guest. Well, she can't. She's a
She
teacher.
knows. She knows too much.
She knows way too much. We cannot have her as a guest, and she'll crack like an overripe pistachio.
like Ann Cookie.
I told her, I said, you are definitely the person I would never have to be the getaway driver if I rob a bank. She just has to. She procrastinates about everything. Oh, wow, you shut up! I just drive for Christ's sake.
But if the police ever put the light on her, there'd be no procrastination. She'd be
Oh,
like Jim.
zero.
Yeah, she'd be
Jim
like
did
Jim.
it. Jim, you know where Jim put it? He drives right over here. He put it here. Oh, thanks. You know, you're the best. And I told you your buddy Parchuli is moving to North Carolina.
Oh, you can go visit Pete. What is it about that play? People go to the Carolinas when they fucking mosquitoes still. Um, People go to the Carolinas or Florida when they're done with New York.
Well, he retired. He got 20 years in Greenberg, so he retired. His wife doesn't work, so well, you know, he makes me. Well, me and him don't. We don't really speak anymore. There's no sense for me to speak to him. I feel no reason to
Well,
speak to him.
neither do I. The last time I talked to him, I called him when Izzo died, and I was like, Bill, it's just silly that we wait until people die before we talk. I go, we should talk once in a while, and he was like, yeah, well, I don't know. It was almost like he told me, don't bother me anymore.
Yeah. Listen, I got the same thing, and I'm his cousin.
Swear to God, I got the impression that he never wanted me to call him again after we got off the phone that day, and I thought, what have I ever done, Bill?
Yeah, no. He just, I think more of it's old lady. He doesn't want to. She doesn't want him involved with any of his old friends or whatever.
Well, he thinks we're the bad influence.
Yeah, we're the better.
So,
Always us. Oh,
uh,
me and his old lady got into it. I've never met her. I just spoke to her on the phone a couple times. And she was supposed to do some artwork for me. I copywritten the artwork that I want done. She insists that I didn't. She had somebody go out and do it for $500. I said, I didn't tell you to do that. I said, I just needed you to make a copy of this because she's a graphic artist or whatever. Oh, big fight, you know what? Don't need it. I don't need the drama, and
it
he was
had
like,
it's surprised when you haven't talked to somebody in 10 or 15 years, and
I don't want to.
they can't wait to get off the phone, and they're like, yeah, no, we probably won't talk again. I'm like,
Yeah, no. I guarantee I'll never talk to him again.
well,
There's
I
no
know.
reason to.
Hey, I'm an asshole, obviously, in a lot of ways to some people over the course of time. So, but still, Bill was a friend of ours. It was like, what do you mean?
He's my cousin.
Yeah.
Or was, whatever he is. Who cares? But yeah, no.
Some people are weird. Hey, I got work text starting to come through. That's my cue. It means I got to go.
All right, brother.
I
Have a
got
good weekend.
a lot of things to organize before I go. See you, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Yep. Talk to you later.
All right.